Hey, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to customize your environment. I want you to make sure you really pay attention during this video. I think this is one of the most important videos you will probably watch in this entire course. It's really helpful to be able to customize your environment, make it perfect for you. Everyone has different preferences, and it's important to make sure you follow those. I'm just going to show you a few examples of how I customize mine. You're more than welcome to follow along with me, change it to whatever you'd like, or play around with it later. So to start, I want to talk about dark mode versus light mode. macOS in general has a dark mode and light mode. You can probably guess from my screen that I prefer dark mode all the time. I'll show you what the differences are. So if you hit Command and Spacebar and type System Preferences, hit Enter, then go to General, and you can see this appearance right here. Mine is always set to dark. You can change it so that it changes depending on the time of day. So when it starts to get dark outside, it'll change to dark mode. If it's bright outside, it will change to light mode. And you can set it so it's always on light mode. I'll show you the difference real quick. So if I go to light mode, as you can see, the desktop background is lighter. These backgrounds of my dock is light. My nav bar is light. Backgrounds of this is light. Just everything is basically lighter. If you go to dark mode, you can see everything changes to a darker color. So pick whichever one you want. Obviously, you can change these at any time. Play around with them, try different ones, see which one you prefer. Next, I'm going to show you about Xcode and how you can change the themes in Xcode. So go ahead and open up Xcode. Mine is sitting on my dock right here, but if yours is not there, you can hit Command and Spacebar and type Xcode and hit Enter. So Xcode just opened up. I'm going to open up this test playground I have just so I can show you. As you can see, my backgrounds are very dark. This is darker, etc. This particular section is because my computer is on dark mode. If my computer were on light mode, this would be lighter. Now to change themes in Xcode, you go up to the very top where the nav bar is, click on Xcode, click on Preferences, then go to Themes if you aren't already. Make sure this is highlighted and clicked. And you can see all these different themes. You will start with Default, which is a much brighter color. I prefer Dusk. You can change it to whatever you'd like, obviously, but that's what I prefer. Most developers I know prefer Dusk, so you might want to get used to that. But again, everyone has their own preference. You can set your text size to whatever you prefer. You can change it here manually. You can pick from any fonts you have installed on your machine, size, typeface, family, etc. Or if you want it to be easier, a little easier, more simple, you can hit Command and minus, which will make it smaller by 1 pixel each time. Or you can hit Command plus, which will make it bigger by each time. I typically have my font around 17. However, for tutorial videos, I have it much bigger at 28. If you have different themes you want to try out, I would suggest trying them all out for a little bit, for a couple minutes, see how you like each one. Maybe pick the top 3 and try those out for a day or two, see which ones you like. Or if you know there's a clear winner, which in my case was Dusk, just stick with that one. If you really want to go crazy, you can change the colors as well. So if you want to change the color of what strings would be, you can click here and change it to any color you want. I would suggest picking a theme and sticking with it after a couple of days at the most, because your eyes will start to see the colors that relate to that particular theme. So you'll be able to recognize things easier. Last but not least, I want to show you how to add things to your dock. So I'm going to go ahead and close Xcode. I'm going to hit Command and Q, but if you want, you can also go up to the Xcode and hit Quit Xcode. Now this might be obvious to a lot of people, so forgive me if you already know this, but I like to keep things that I use a lot on my dock. So if you don't want something to be there, you can right click, go to Options, and hit Remove from Dock. However, if you want something to be there, you can add it to your dock. So how you do that is you open it up. Let's say I wanted to add Slack back to my dock. So let me go ahead and remove it. So I hit Remove from Dock, and you can see it disappeared. Now if I wanted to add it again, I'll go ahead and open it. So I will hit Command Spacebar again and open Slack. And you can see it goes on the right side of this, which is kind of like a most recent or already open section for your dock. So I can right click on it, go to options, and hit keep in dock. This will add it permanently to my dock. I can then drag it along to wherever I want and let go of it. Now if I close it, so I'll go ahead and hit quit, it'll stay there. That way in the future, you can just go down your dock and pick whichever application you'd like to open. I would suggest having Xcode in your dock, Safari, Sublime for note-taking, and anything else you're going to use on a regular basis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.